Hello, and welcome back to Cisco's medieval RPG Dragonfyre. I have taken the chance to move all of our stuff over here to the lush stacks area that we're going to build in. Done a little bit of work, not like a ton, just kind of some basic setup. You know, hollowed out this area for. This is probably going to be like a living space. We've got a great view here. I thought it'd be cool to have like a crash. Well, that took like 2 minutes to reload. I did not appreciate that. Yeah, we've got the enchanting setup here. Got all the candles we've found. I threw out a couple more bookshelves, you know, that kind of stuff. I just gotta make sure things are working. Down here, we've got this all just temporarily set up. Enchantment books, the apotheosis stuff. Spellbook stuff, and then this is the eventual storage room. It's not there yet, but you know, the idea is I've cleared out one chunk, I've force loaded this one chunk, and then we can just set up toms right here and it'll connect to everything in this room. Here is just like iron farms. These are It's just like the same thing with this, the easy villagers stuff. Where is it? Yeah, a bucket of lava, 2 iron, stone, and whatnot. It just produces iron forever. I'm using that to make the upgrades. Furnaces, you know, all that stuff. Let's grab this, because there's a couple things we want to do. I guess number one is we've got this soulbound enchantment that we found the other day. I think it's most important to put it on the warp stone. That way, if something goes terribly wrong, we've always got the a way back home. That's probably the smartest thing we can do. So let's do that first. Soulbound warp stone. Next, we're going to combine this gold with the amethyst, make a divine pearl. And we can use that in, oh, what was it? Ooh, we actually can't do this. We need a scroll forge, which takes crying obsidian, and it's nighttime again. Of course it's nighttime again. When is it not nighttime? I actually need a new pick, because, well, it's quite clear why we don't have one right now. Let's throw all the inks and bits in there. I went and salvaged like all of our stuff that we had lying around. Just get it out of the way. Silk touch would be really smart to have. Can we get silk? Silk touch? A fortune showing up. I guess we could try re-rolling a villager for it. Probably wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we could re-roll a villager for silk touch. That's probably the smart thing to do. Which means we need to snatch up another villager. And the reason we want to make a spell is we make the wisp spell. Does 5 damage, and I'm pretty sure it's doing holy damage, so it's not fire damage. Fire damage is, of course, ignored by a lot of enemies here. They got fire resistance, makes it kind of hard. I reclaimed our old waystone too, so we can't even use that. Damn. Yeah, I'm just looking for an area far away from a dragon's nest that we can kind of just loot in peace. You know, we can go and fight some enemies. Well, like, everywhere has dragons, and that's making this kind of hard to find, like, actual peaceful areas we can work in. Dragons there. We want to go and grab the crying obsidian, make the spell forge, do all that. And 2, we want to get the hell shelves, which means we have to go into the nether. That is kind of scary, but I think we can handle it pretty well. Oh, that could have been pretty rough. Okay, we got waystone at the ready. Ooh. Ooh. We could check that too. Crying obsidian? Crying obsidian? No. Do got firecracker. That's evocation. Fire resistance is nice. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for though. Where's the next one? It's quite some ways away, I think. Which means, I guess, we should just grab out our obsidian and do a portal. Alright, well, where should we do portals? Should we do them along this wall? Yeah, we could do them along this wall. Because we got blue skies in here too. I can't remember, does this one get more difficult once we go through that? I can't remember if things get more difficult in this pack after you go into the nether, but it doesn't matter, we gotta go there anyway. We need the quartz. We got additional fire resistance. We got some regen. Regen's not what we're after. Alright, this isn't a bad place to start. It's pretty well sealed off. That's honestly the best situation. There's some quartz. Now, what kind of areas do we got around us? Basalt, jungle. Maybe we can set up a decent opening here. Oh yeah, we have a lucky rock. I found it while I was digging out the space for the house. So occasionally we'll pull out some goodies while we're digging here. What's that? Oh, it's one of those little fire hounds. Oh, I hear some stormy weather. Oh, the piglins are gonna be, or the zombie pigments are gonna be angry. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go down and see what level they are before we make any decisions here. Oh yeah, they're level 40 with 100 health. That's far out of reach. I'm sorry, can't handle that. Is that a red colored boss over there? Nether portal. Let's just see if we can find a bit more quartz in the walls. I think that's a pretty easy one to do. Maybe some more glowstone. This is because we need comparators and other stuff for... Oh, I keep forgetting that we have like a big jump ability. Yeah, it's kind of helpful. I'm sure at some point it'll very much give us trouble. At some point. Nether lapis. Okay. Lapis piles. Cute. How are we gonna get the crying obsidian that we need? 'Cause that is... Oh. Oh, that scared me. That is what we really need now, is the crying obsidian. Okay. That's a decent haul. Is there a biome out here that'll actually help us with that? Oh, but with how angry the piglin are, it's damn near impossible. Let's see if we can warp out of here. We can. And it's free. And it's daytime. Okay. I'm sure if we run over to this village we can find something out there. Or maybe down here. We'll set a temp waypoint over there. Oh, there's Frost. Oh, it's daytime now. Wonderful. Oh, we know where Frostmaw is if we want to do battle against him at some point. Yeah, tiny little graveyard here. I don't need anything from the graveyard. Do you see the word Ice Dragon once again on my map? Yeah. And firebugs. Firebugs are annoying. Try to loop around. Is that... Oh, is that from Cataclysm? That's the big castle with the boss man's at the bottom. Oh, that's crazy. Finding a lot of that spellcaster armor for ours. It's not bad. Don't know if it's what we really need at the moment though. Deposit all this. Oh, it's so nice out right now. There's like a bit of rain coming, I think. Finally. So it's cooled off. It's great. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that thing actually has crying obsidian in it. It's got those. Best we just avoid it. Golden apple's nice. We really just need cursed obsidian or crying obsidian or whatever it's called. Can we just insult some obsidian to make it sad? I don't think I've seen this one actually. I thought this was the whatchamacallit, the one we've been to before. Actually, it looks a bit different. Go take out that spawner. Oh yeah, this is pretty. I want that. Iron Claymore of the God King. Anti-magic Iron Dagger of Evasion. Road Pants. Ooh, but an Adventurer's Kit. This is actually pretty nice. Oh, and some glowy melon. Yeah. Let's see. Ours is currently up to 68%, whereas this is up to 138%. I don't know. Is that good? I feel like this is just better right now as is. Let's put on this and not combine them until later. Oh, I don't got shears. I can't collect cave vine. Sad, because it's pretty. It would be smart of me to set up a temporary waystone. That way we can get back here in case things go rough. Do gotta think ahead about things like that. Ooh, Trident of the Ranger. Wow, this stuff's actually pretty high level. Okay, we respawn with our warp stone. We can go back and grab our stuff. Excuse me, but did I say rot knot there? Is there a rot knot around here? Huh. Did we just get spoilered on something? Is there a boss man in this place? Or he's probably underground, like just underneath this place. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'll take a repeater. Source jewel, that's nice. Yeah, source jewel is actually pretty good. Nothing down there. Spear of the God King. Spell Shield Archer Tunic. Holy, that's pretty crazy actually. Let's grab these up. Blast furnaces are kind of annoying to make. So when offered some free ones, I will take that offering. We gotta make our own like paladin armor, I think. That'd be kinda good to do. Do we get any free torches here? Oh, hazmat leggings. A lot of glistening melons in this place. Oh, blast furnace. Well, we can just splonk these guys from here. And just magic them down pretty well. There's a lot of potion effects on the ground though. There, the spawner's down. I do hear like an actual skeleton though. And that should have us worried. Does me a significant frighten. More candles. We do like candles. Ooh. Amethyst shards. Yeah, I can hear guys up there, so I'm guessing just poke up through here. They're like spawners above or something like that. Is that what we're dealing with? I honestly have no idea. I'm collecting all the candles, all the blast furnaces, all these are like actually pretty high value for us. Ooh. Ooh, this is pretty nasty. I can't actually read it because all of it doesn't fit on screen. It's always lovely when that happens. Got armor shred, healing powder, protection shred. It's decent. It's a blue quality. I did see I had 2 upgrade slots, which is oh so nice. Okay, this is where we've got an entry point to the next floor. Okay, these guys aren't too tough. We can get the spawner here. And I'm guessing it's the same on the other side. We just run around to over there and we can lock it down. Wait, is there even another spawner? Or was it just the one? Oh damn, it might have just been the one. That makes things even better for us. If only it wasn't so bloody dark. And what we got? We got Sweeping Edge Leech. Not bad. Priest Boots. Increases arcane and fire spell. Ooh. Okay, spell engine might be what we want some enchantments from. I think it's got some spells that actually help us out. Yeah, healing and lightning. Oh, I would like to make one of these, yeah. We'll make one of those after. We can grab some of this from here. It's made out of the material. They won't miss a couple chunks of their wall. They won't miss it. We just got diamond out of that bit of wall. Yeah, it was worth it. It's because of our little chance to find treasure in the stone thing. Yeah, it was supposed to be simple. We just make our spell today, but we're missing the spell forge, which is a rather critical component in this, I do say. I do say. And say I do. We can start by making our toms set up, I guess. It's probably the smart thing to do, so we can actually go through our storage. That's, yeah. So we need an inventory connector, right? Which takes chest, ends of pearl, and diamond. That's all easy enough to do. I think I actually have chests stashed away in one of these. It's just the comparator that we're missing, which is just the redstone torches, which is the stickies. We're gonna actually need a handful of these, so start with the one. That's an inventory connector. Then we need a crafting terminal, which we can't do without diamonds. That is a lot of diamonds to be using. We don't actually have that many at the moment. Let's see, do I got some glass cooked up? I should somewhere. I swear, I prepare ahead of time. Even if it doesn't look like it. There it is, some glass. There's the glowstone. And that should have access to all of the bins here. Great stuff. So we can just start tossing things back in, alright. Now the next one we need is, I believe, a storage controller. Yes. Drawer controller. Oh, okay. That's the drawer controller. Which we will hook up to this here. Now, is there a drawer key? Locks and unlocks drawers. Concealment, personal. Do we not need to link them in this? Like, I remember having to link them. I'd like this to be like our forging room, our weapon forge, armor forge, all that. Put the spell forges in there too. That'd be kind of cool. So I've been doing this is I've been using the mining thing to go into like small square, and then just tunneling like so. Does a decent job. Clears out what I need it to. Hey, look, that's one of the diamonds we needed. Okay, and I can like shape this up even further. Really get it looking good. Yeah, make this right fancy. But that's all the diamonds we needed to make the crafting terminal. Scoop you up. Crafting terminal. I'll make sure these are going into there. 3,285 goes up to, yep, those are going where they belong. Okay, we can actually delete those from the list. And the only real issue is that we can't get this crying obsidian easily. Hey, that's like the one thing that's actually holding us back now. Now we could get something useful out of you. We could get a silk touch. Mending, oh, that's so tempting. But silk touch is far more important. I know it sounds really weird, but silk touch is like actually critical in this mod pack. It allows you to collect spawners, and that allows you to set up your own little spawner farm. And oh boy, those are like really nice to have. I'm not gonna understate how important it is to get a spawner farm going. Ooh. Ooh, that's so tempting. But no, we can't do it. There we go, silk touch. 8 emeralds and a book. And where's the books? There we go. Oh, it's so nice to have the storage system up and running. That is huge. That is huge. And now we can take that and put it on our Pickering. Boom. Okay, that's a big win right there. And the more things we give Soulbound, the better off we are. So I'm pretty sure we can apply Soulbound to like everything. Yeah. Which means we won't drop it. We can't trade for it, but like, as long as we can get extra copies of it, which eventually we can through apotheosis enchanting, since we'll be able to enchant for treasure enchants. Did I do this one? I clearly haven't been here before. Please give me a diamond pick, that would be amazing. That would be glorious. What do we get? Soulbound. Sweeping, projectile. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's a ridiculous combination to get. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes you just find some ridiculous stuff. I guess it's smart to take all of this. Oh, I guess one of these little guys. We could go to the tower, unlock the tower, and then we can waystone to this area. Yeah, having a waystone unlocked out here would be good. That way it's shorter travel time next time. Oh, that is not a dragon. Oh, I thought that was very much a dragon. It is not. Oh! Oh, is that a church? Do you think they'll have, like, priest magic in there? That would be pretty handy if we could get some free priest magic, some holy magic. Only downside is there might be iron golems in there. And those would make very short work of me. I'll take all that. I'll move this down to a more reasonable location. Maybe inside of town. Oh. Okay. Now we're starting to see some of the crazy stuff. Okay, is he gonna aggro on me? He is going to aggro on me. That's a problem. So town guards are gonna hate us. This building, I believe, could have goodies in it though. I think the best thing this place could have is a Spellforge for free. Yeah, it's got the basement. Just blood vials. Damn. We got like a vampire in here or something. Oh, there's the upstairs still. We could get something good. It's a spell table. Was there things above in this one? I can't remember if this place had things in the ceiling. I think it does. Look at that. Oh. Okay, Fortify's nice. Common ink is really good for us. Divine pearls, essence. Yeah. That's a pretty solid haul right there. And what do you got in here? I didn't even see this. Oh. 2 runic tablets, arcane essence, divine pearls. Yes. That is pretty nice. Turtle hat of stubbornness. Y'all got anything in here? Is the basement anything good? Another one of those blaze rods are nice. Shriving stones and necromancy gems. Pretty nice. Oh wait, what did that combatant one say? 3040% arrow damage. That is insane. Holy, 3040% damage. That is a ridiculous bonus if we're doing archery. Alright, come on, give me some crying obsidian. Some very sad obsidian. Actually, you know what, never mind. We found the Wisp scroll for free. And a giant slaying runic twin blade of the Berserker. Okay. That's a new weapon to use, I guess. Yeah, we can use that. Should I check if there's anything else up there? There isn't. Now we can unload our inventory. And that's some crazy good stuff to find. Ooh, and the wisp scroll here for free really does help. So we grab out all of our ink types. We can only go up to rare ink level. I don't know how high that is. But is it in this one? So we take it up with uncommon to level 5. It's got a 1-second cast time, a 3-second cooldown, so it's still not as fast as some of the other spells. Okay, and then we can hit it with rare ink, right? Yeah, 10 damage. At least it gives us a combat spell we can use a bit more frequently. We can flimsy journal it. Not ideal, but it works. I think an Artificer's Cane could be pretty helpful. Now let's see if we can make an Artificer's Cane. It takes Crimson Planks and only Crimson Planks. Yeah, well, we don't have Crimson Planks. That is unfortunate. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time and have a good day.